Hi, everyone. I think my computer just froze on me. Well, that stinks. I can see I'm live. I'm not sure what to do here. I may have to go out and come back in. I'm sorry. Mm. Yeah. Guys, if you're catching this, I'm going to go out and come back in. I'm going to try. Oh, it says I'm still here. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Katie. Hi, Laura. Hi, Debbie. Yeah, I'm back. Hi, Nikki. Listen, I'm very, very sorry. I'm not going to tell you what I did. Well, I will. I had my mouse to my computer in my pocket and the button was pressed down and I couldn't get anything to work. All right, let's start here. Guys, it has really been a day. All right, so listen. These are the tiles we did last night. Aren't they beautiful? Now, I did end up having a problem with some of the ball chain. Not this bottom one here, this one up here I did. I got a loosey-goosey over here. So, I need to, and we're picking up let me do an intro here. Welcome. It's been a day. Molly Young Artist is in the house, though. Okay? So, the ball chain wasn't sticking down, so I'm gonna peel it out and put it back in. This is a continuation of what we did last night. I mean, it's in there, but I don't wanna risk anything with it coming out. So, we're just gonna fix that problem straight away with some B7000. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed I left you guys hanging. I went to restart my computer, and then I'm like, "Oh, the mouse to my computer's in my pocket." That's genius. Hi, Elaine. Here's where we get into the funny business with stickiness. This is I might be I gotta check the other one. Oh gosh, you guys, I'm in rare format tonight. This snowstorm has really been something here. We have so much snow. Probably have over 3 feet, but see, these aren't coming out, so those are good. Okay, so then I also did my Pledge Revive It to put the shine on here. But guys, they don't sell it anymore. And so I just want to do a reminder, you can use the Quick Shine floor finish. You can use anything that's safe for polymer clay. The floor finishes work great. Okay. The other thing I wanted to tell you is I found my bugle beads, and I know there was a question last night. Thanks, Katie. I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't mean to snuffle out like that. I when I came back, I'm like, "Oh, I'm still on. That's weird." Um, okay. Here they are. So, we were talking last night, what are bugle beads? They're glass little if I can get this open. They're these little glass rondelles, but they're really, really skinny, and they're used for jewelry making. But they look great on polymer clay. And that's what I would have used in here had I not wanted to leave you hanging for 5 minutes while I tracked them down. So and Fire Mountain Gems. These are twisted bugle beads, 9 by 2 millimeters, number 10. Make sure they're glass so you can bake them, unless you want to glue them on afterwards. Fire Mountain Gems is where, when I did jewelry, where I would get all of my beads. Forewarning, it's very addictive. Yes, glass cylinders. Yep, exactly. Okay. So these are the ones that we did yesterday. All right. Now, I said I was going to do some more this morning, and I did. Aren't they beautiful? I'm right now taking them off my tray because I made them this morning and I baked them. And then I put the sealer down. Now, I go right over my rhinestones with this sealer, and I don't have a problem with it. Oh, I lost one. I was going to say, I don't have a problem with the rhinestone sticking down, but I did lose one. And this is why, you just want to double check all your work after. This is also another reason why I prefer to put my stuff on after it's baked. Just saying. But look at this. That's just a stamp that I used mica powder in. Oh, Laura, you gave yourself up. So, guys, the face stamp that I put up is not available any longer because Laura beat everybody there to purchase it. I think it's missing from here. Not sure. She totally gave herself up. I wasn't going to say anything. But she's the reason you can't have the face stamp. All right, so I'm checking everything else. Okay, and then in the middle here, do you see this little diamond? I'm telling you guys, jewelry beads are the best thing on the planet. These are check glass. She is busted. But she beat everybody there. Um, check glass. These are 6 millimeter, and again, they're from Fire Mountain Gems. Okay. You can also get these little square ones, but I don't know that these ones are glass, so I didn't use them. And then I have these really cool ones that are shaped like this that are glass that I think we're going to use. Thank you, Kathy. Well, Laura, you called yourself out. Don't feel bad. I hope you're joking. I hope you're joking. I don't want anybody to ever feel bad here. I mean, the first one, you win the prize. And I looked today for a long time, you guys, and I couldn't find them. So just search for faces and see what you can find on Etsy and everywhere else. All right. So a couple things. I still need more glue. This is why, okay, so what I'm not sharing is that this is going to sound crazy. I like to bounce these around a little bit and tap them and see if anybody's going to fall off. There's one. And typically they don't, but as you can see, I'm getting several that are. Oh, I need to go grab, I keep forgetting. Darn it. I was on the phone and I wanted to grab the one I did. All right, let's tap this down. This one's good. This one's good. Let's see if any of these fall off. Isn't that weird? Those all stayed in. Aren't these beautiful? This is gonna, oh, that one I know. I already really re-glued. Okay, so I think we're safe now. The only thing I don't like about these, you guys, is I've mentioned to you before, when you have these metal cutters, they're not all that square. Katie. They're a little rounded and a little not imperfect, but I didn't have another one. Although I will tell you, I take these babies when I see something's really off-centered, I'm gonna clip it just to get that off and square it up a little bit. And I had to do that with some of these, to be honest. So we have a lot to work with here, but I do want to do, oh, sorry, I hit the whole kit and caboodle. I'm gonna put these in my, so this is this one. And that's just the heart stamp that I cut out. And then I placed it on these. Okay. I love this one. This is one of my favorites. Another one. This is a duplicate. These we looked at. These we looked at. I'm trying to be careful. These are general. So I have some idea. Oh, the Starface one is your favorite. He has something else, huh? And then I like this heart-faced one. I don't know. This is a little moon, a little face. And then we have this one. My little square guy. And then we have several of these. This is going on a big 11 by, or 9 by, or something by 16 board. This one's a little crooked. I might fix it later. And then I have this one and this one. Okay, so those are what's done. Hang on. The board that these are going on is going to be 8. 8 by 16. Okay. Just another wooden canvas. Now, guys, the one I have upstairs that I really want to show you, I did on a regular canvas. And it's been hanging on my wall and it's perfect. There's no, at least that I know of, there's no indentations in it, no bowing, no warping. So you don't have to buy the wood if you could buy canvas cheaper, but I don't know that you can because they're all really expensive right now. So I'm just embarrassed to go grab it, you guys. Okay. These are the 2 stamps we're going to do tonight. Well, we'll probably do more. But look at those. Let me go grab it. What's happening up here? Oh, you're here. Okay. I'm coming. I had to go upstairs. It's probably really dusty. All right. Hold on. I got to wipe this down a little bit. I have to. Like, I don't dust, you guys. It's been sitting up there forever. But wait till you see how good it still looks. It's been up there for about 5 years. Well, it was before I had cancer. So this has to have been up there probably 6 or 7 years. Okay. Don't judge. Let me pull this up. This is a canvas. Guys, this is not wood. It's a nice canvas. I got a little hole in the back right here. But this is what I'm trying to achieve with the next one that we do. And this one says you had the power all along, my dear. Now I like to do things in type. It's a little crunchy, huh? But I did painted tiles. Yeah, I agree. Glass tiles. We're going to do a heart one tonight. We're going to do a couple heart ones tonight. These kind of tiles. I have the dragonfly in here, down here. More of my, I can't see what you're seeing. My flower. My dimensional tile here. I mean, this isn't my best work. This is one of the first, oh God, that guy fell off. I guess I have to fix him now. See, once you take it off the wall. But it's still in this shape and I did it so many years ago. It's my little heart with the butterfly wings. Okay. I have to glue this guy down because this is going back on my wall. Cobwebs and everything. And I think I only used Weld Bond back then. And I have another loosey-goosey here. Oh, no, this is hot glued. You guys, I hot glued some of these on. Wow, what a beginner I was. Thank you, everyone. That means a lot. I take a lot of pride in this piece, but I leave it hanging in between my dining room and kitchen. So, but yeah, I did it on the canvas. So we're gonna do some more of these tiles. This is what I'm kind of after tonight. I mean, I have the black and whites in here. I never filled in my grout on this one, if you notice. I left breathing room in between some of the tiles. This just goes on and on. On and on and on. So I'm gonna set my dusty piece aside very gently. If you're choosing between the two, I would definitely go with wood. That feels pretty crusty to me when I'm peeling the back of it, and I think that's what popped off some of the clay, but I spray painted it with the gold, and then I, looks like I had glued my stuff down on there. So, that's what I'm after again, because I haven't done one of those in years, and I want you guys to follow the process with me, um, of how I do that. Now, I gotta get some clay rolled out, which means my camera's gonna shake, and I'm gonna put it back down a little bit. Not too much, because I know I'm always out of camera, so maybe we'll step a little higher. Okay. Can't believe I finally brought that down to share you guys. Dust and everything, right? I mean, I forget that it's sitting there half the time. So if it gets anything, it gets one of those Swiffer dusters just real quick. That's probably been a while, to be honest. True life. Hi, Debbie Wright. Debbie, you'll have to watch the replay and see what I just shared. Here, I'll do it real quick. I know everybody on the replay is going to be like, we just saw this. This is a piece that I did on canvas like 5, 6, maybe even 7 years ago. So that's what we were just looking at. And that's what I'm trying to achieve with this project. Okay. So I don't know if I want to use a peace sign. I guess it means silence, right? But we already did. Let me get my head together a second. What I really want to do is some of the 3D stuff. So I'm pulling out some of these little guys that I have. And a little leaf. Okay. All right, we've done this before, but we're gonna do 2 more together now. Can't find my... Here it is. So I'm going to put an imprint. I don't know why that has a yellow glare to it. I have no idea. Thank you. So I'm going to set a little outline, but I'm not cutting this. And I'm going to do it in 2 places. Okay? And then I'm going to take some clay off the bottom. This is black Primo rolled on a number 3, by the way, guys. Primo. Did I say Prima? Oh my gosh. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to make some flowers, and I'm not going to use a cutter for this. Let's do these freehand. So you roll it in a ball. It's that easy, right? I can't do it. You roll it in a ball, and then you wanna just get your palm down to make one side thinner. These are gonna be too big. I gotta start over. Part of what happens here, right? We're gonna take these, and I'm gonna show you how I use this little stone, or marble, I should say. And it's a flower, they don't all have to be the exact same size, but I am intentionally going over the sides. That's important to me. I don't want it to make it look like I forced everything to be inside of the square. Just have to be patient while I roll these out, guys. Still missing my little pinky. I didn't do my nails today. I will before Friday. I will before Thursday. Debbie Wright, I'm gonna be on, are you a member in Kathy's Royals group? Because I'm presenting there on Thursday night. Oh boy. For Royal Funky Junk. Just wondering. Still too big. I think I just need one more here. And then, hold on. Okay, so I have all of these guys. So once we get the flower done, this is going to be a big puppy. This is a lot bigger than what I usually do. You don't need to go this extreme. These are fat. All right. So I'm going to just go down the center of all of these and get my general idea of what my flower is going to look like here. I love three-dimensional when it's easy to sculpt. I am not a sculptor and never will be. I cannot do human things. I never will. Um, okay, then we go down the other sides, just ever so gently. I may have to bake this one a little longer because of how thick it is. You know what I mean? Like, usually I'm only baking for 30 minutes because they're only an eighth thick. All right, so there's our flour. Now, I'm gonna use, provided if I can get this open. I'm gonna use a red one, and I'm gonna use a bigger one. Okay, so I'm gonna use, you can use Bacon Bond, you can use liquid Sculpey. I'm using liquid Kato Poly Clay. And I'm just gonna get it all over everything, which I didn't want to do. Because, it's a Monday. And I'm pushing that way down in the center. But I'm making sure it's staying within, remember, I have these guidelines here for me. Okay. I should have probably mica powdered it first. All right. Then I'm taking little tiny bit of clay. And I think I'm going to put down I'm talking out loud, thinking out loud, what else is new? Um, Here they are. I think I really wanna use a big one down here. Couldn't pick it up off my desk. So I'm going to take Yes, Debbie, I saw your big purchase that you made from her. I was on her, auction. Boy, she has worked so hard to get where she is. I am so happy for her. Alright. So I'm gonna do a swirl there, and then I need more clay. I'll just take some off here. I know this doesn't look like much yet, but guys, this is gonna look really pretty. I'm gonna do another swirl. Swirl my desk while I'm at it. Hi, Mom. Thank you. Get this guy down. Sometimes you just need to use 2 fingers and stretch it, and that really helps. My mama's in the house. I don't know for how long. And then I'm going to put let's put oh, no, I wanna put another red one down on top of this guy. So this is all gonna hold that marble in, if you will. And then we're gonna do a couple other things here. It's a little tedious. If you don't get a hair on it. Boy, you guys, I had a paintbrush that just was shedding like crazy earlier. It was driving me nuts. So I'm gonna put a whole bunch of little balls in here. We'll do leaves on the next one. I might be able to still fit one. Okay. Thank you for saying hi to my mom. You guys are all so sweet. All right, then I'm gonna take a pen that doesn't work, right? And I'm just gonna use the end of it, and I'm gonna poke some weird shapes into it. Boy, I made these so much bigger than I usually do. They look kind of funny. And I'm gonna put a couple more down here. This is one of those projects where you're not doing your tiles by the masses, and it just is gonna take forever. Like, I'm gonna work on this all week, so when we come back on Friday, we probably will still be continuing this, but I will have all the tiles done, and then we can go on to making, um putting them on the panel and putting our centerpiece in. I'm putting some more up here. The next one, we'll put the leaves in. Okay, so now I have to pick my colors. And I'm gonna blend. Okay. All right, that was the Brilliant Gold from Pearl X. Now I'm using Reflex Violet. After it's baked, I'm going to go over the little rounds we have here with silver or platinum. But I can't do that now. And then I'm going to go over this with the red. Too much, too much, too much. Just blend. Okay. So you kind of got to wait for these little spirals. Well, I'll just fill them in. But when it's done, I'm going to go over those with the platinum. All right, so now I'm going to pick this up. And then the moment of truth here. Look how that turns out. That's a heavy tile, guys. I'm going to put this on before I bake it because I've learned that with Inca Gold, you can go ahead and do that. And this is the Inca Gold Platinum. And my toothpicks are upstairs. Or not my toothpicks, my ear swabs. That's what I was going to use to put this on, but my finger will have to do. I can add more later. Oh, I am out of the frame. Thank you. I'm sorry. So I just put the platinum Inca Gold on the swirls. And then, you know what we need? I don't know if they'll stick. Now, I'm not going to overdo this one with, look how thick this puppy is. That is going to take a while to bake. Now I have to get all of my garbage off of my baking sheet and spill half of my rhinestones on it. Hang on, hang on. Sometimes accidents happen. All right. So we're going to do one more because I want 2 flowers, but this one's going to be a little bit different. I can go ahead and get rid of my blade and my mess over here. Salt just goes to scrap. Okay. I'm out of frame again. I gotcha. I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. So this time, I want to do really little ones. Let's do some hearts. No, I need to do another flower. Then we could do hearts. I'm trying. I'm so sorry. Just picking this up. Okay. Oh, I suck. All right. So then, where's all my clay? Before we do this, I have another scrap piece of wax here. I'm going to roll this out. I'm sorry we're shaking. We're baking bacon. All right. I am going to cheat slightly here. And I'm going to cut out little petals. Now, it's not that I don't like what I just did. I love what I just did, but I'm trying to make everything as different as possible for this layout. And then I have these little leaves. I don't know if we'll use them or not, but let's cut some out while we're here. We're here. We got the clay. Everybody's sticking tonight. Oh, here's another little lost leaf. Okay. So then we're going to go back to home base. And I actually want to put a texture down on this one. I'm just kind of looking. I don't know. Let's try this one. This is a little heart texture. Okay. Let's do this. I don't know. I'm going to put some gold down. And you know what else? I need my teal blue. These are going to look really pretty. Yes, texture. I almost might use this one again. You know what, you guys? I might use that one again and just use it as a tile. I think it would work really well with what we're doing here, but we're doing another flower right now, and I need to remark my area. I didn't go all the way through. So we're going to do one more flower, and then I have something else I want to do too. It's going to cover up our little heart, but that's okay. And I'm just overlapping these. We're not going to use a big marble in this one. Let me put one more down. It's kind of a not so round flower. There we go. If I had, these are just the little vase marbles that you get. If I had some smaller ones, I would use them. But I actually have these huge. No. I'm going to use this in the middle of this one. Now I am going to put some liquid polymer clay down. Like I said, you can use your Bacon Bond. You can use Well, wait, before I do that, let's get the petals dimension, and since we're gonna be using the Kato, um, I can go ahead and put um, my color on here, which I think is gonna be purple. Purple and red? That looks so pretty. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Laura. I'm looking up when I can, you guys. And then I'm going to use the liquid. Again, use your Bacon Bond, use your liquid Sculpey. I'm using Kato Poly Clay. I don't know. There's just something about it that I love. And we're going to put him down in the center of this one. Oh my gosh. I'm almost over the edge of where we're going to cut it. I got to watch that. Now, in hindsight, I would have went. Okay, so we're going to do some leaves. But they're not going to stick out from under here because I probably should have done them first. So, you know, with just these little tools, and you can make these all by hand. Oh, I screwed that one up. I was thinking I was doing a flower again. So you want to go down, like you want to create the veins, right? I think 3 is more than enough. I'll just take these into my leftover clay. And then I need my green. Because, I mean, leaves should be green. So what I have to do now is cut this out. Man, I'm cutting it close. I am cutting it close, you guys. But I did that to myself. It'll still look fine. I think that looks pretty. So he's going on my board or my sheet, your tile, whatever you bake on. All right, so I have 2 of those. And then we're just going to do a couple more. Because I'm not going to bore you guys to death. But there's just so many different things you can do. Okay. Do I have my heart? I'm going to do a couple cutouts here. And I needed to turn my heart upside down to get a different angle, but it was on the rough side, not the sharp side, but it still worked. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Thank you. I just get into it. I just gotta make sure I stay in the camera. My camera looks like there's a whole bunch of yellow over here, and I don't know what is doing that. Something something I have giving it that bad glare, and I don't know what it is, you guys. But it's not. They're all black. Okay, so we're gonna do one more big one. Wait, I'm gonna put the heart texture down again. And then what I'm gonna do when we're off camera, you guys, is I'm gonna take this heart texture and I'm gonna make a whole bunch. Not a whole bunch, but like fillers out of it that I'll color like we did with this guy in the background. Okay. Okay, how did I do this before? I mean, I have my thing sitting right here. Hold on. Okay, so I didn't go all the way through. I was just giving myself like a base of where I want to work within. And I kind of want to, they're not really over the edge as much as I'd prefer. So to these, we need to add some rhinestones. Yeah, we need to add some rhinestones. And not right on the hearts. The hearts are going to be, I'm putting these down. All right, let me back up. The hearts are just going to be plain. Um, where's my blue ones? Hold on. Oh my God, they're right here in front of my face. I want to find like some little teeny tiny blue ones and green ones. I know I ripped the clay, but that's okay. I decided I want a big boy here. All right, so I want to do now, I may go back with Inca Gold over these to make them really, really red. But let's just start here. They're staying plain. All right, I have a little brush here. I have a really little detail brush. And we're going to get detailed. I'm going to take this red again, and I'm going to go in the cap. And I'm going to just go around. I'm trying to get you as close as I can here. I'm just going to go around the outside of this one. And I'm going to go into the corners a little bit just to tie that color in a little bit. but we don't want too much because we want the hearts to be able to stand out. Oh my gosh. Hot mess, hot mess. Hot mess alert. Okay. Now we're going to use some purple. This is the Reflex Violet. I'm hitting my camera, so it's sprinkling off more than what I was intending to happen. Okay, and then we need one more color, and I think I'm gonna go with the blue again. By the way, if I didn't tell you, this is Jet Age Studio Creative Art by Jet Age Studio Blue Velvet. You can find Jet Age Studio on Etsy. Will not find them on Amazon. They are not on my list. Okay, now I'm just blending everybody together except for my top hearts here that I have. All right. Now I'm going to pick this up, which I failed to do. And then I'm going to make the tile out of it. That's going to go so well with some of our other pieces. So I'm going to put this one down on my sheet. And guys, we've been on an hour. I know. Can you believe it? I'm trying to think. Because the rest are just going to be fillers, you guys, that I'm doing. I have, I think, enough. And by fillers, here, you want to do a filler one with me? Let's do one of the heart ones. Do I have enough clay left? Let's just do a sampler. You guys, I'm sorry. You know I could stay on here all night. It's just we're having a really bad snowstorm, and my husband just got home, and he's not bowling tonight, and at least the driveway's done. My son did that. All right. So let's roll this baby out. And what I mean by the fillers, well, I could have put gold leaf over this. And I may do some with that. Okay, so we have this beautiful heart shape again. Right? I don't know where I got, oh, here. Cool Tools. TTL 294. If you want to screen grab that. Watch if you order from them, they have some that are not deep etched at all. And they're really hard to work with, you guys. Really hard to work with. Okay, so for this one, I'm not putting any rhinestones down. This is like literally just a filler. And I can always come back and hit it with ink, wax when it's done. Ink. Hello, Molly. And I want to do our blue. No, I'm going to do some green. I haven't been using a whole ton of green. I put a tad of gold in here. Might be overdoing it, but I just wanna see if it blends in, which it does. It's beautiful. Kinda looks like a little bit of a rainbow. Isn't that pretty? And then we will what will we do? I'm using bigger tiles, but I think I'm gonna go with these. Oh, those look amazing. I'm so happy with them. Look, you guys. I can always add bling to them, but I don't want every single piece. I want my bigger pieces all blinged for sure. You know what I'm thinking right now? This guy. Let's totally bling them out with like big. Oh, these won't stick. Those are too big. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna figure this out after. So I'm just gonna go with these for right now and bake these. Okay. Are you guys still there? My computer's telling me I have updates available. You guys, because I'm gonna go. I appreciate all of you and all of your comments tonight. Try tonight, cancel. I'm on here. All right, guys. So what I'm gonna do is bake these. We already looked at what I had done. We looked at the previous project I did, and then when I come back on thanks, Laura. But when I come back on Friday, I'm hoping to have like everything done and we can start putting the piece together with the sound of silence if I decide to stick with that. I'm not 100% sold on it, but I really love the idea. Okay. So thank you, you guys. And I will see you on, well, I might come back Wednesday night, but that might be a surprise. I'll let you know, but for sure Friday night. Okay. Thanks, guys. Have a great one.